Hello everyone. Today I will talk about the Tesla's ethical dilemma. So the first I will talk about the introduction. So full self-driving by Tesla is one of the most controversial self-driving technologies. So the prominent issue revolves around the conflict between the progress of technology and the well-being and the security of people. First, Tesla as an introduction electric vehicle producer and pioneer has equal actors' responsibility in relation to technology development and application. A study done by NASA and Psych explores some legal issues, especially false advertising and safety issues. The company is now facing a dilemma of how it can pursue new innovations and adopt emerging technology in such a way that the consequences do not undermine safety. Okay, the next I will talk about the background of Tesla and Musk. Tesla, established in July 2003, was founded with the mission to correct the world's transition to sustainable energy with electric vehicles. Musk, leading it since 2008, was already heavily involved in determining the company's strategy and style of disruption. His vision has been achieved with mind-blowing electric vehicles as Model S, 3, X, and Y, make Tesla as a frontier in the electric vehicle market. Still, Musk faced several controversies while managing Tesla, ranging from product safety concerns and self-driving cars. Nevertheless, it was recognizing the company's accomplishments that strengthen its position as the industry leader in the electric vehicle market. Then I will talk about the leadership style of Elon Musk. Elon Musk can be best described as a transformational leader with visionary goals and relentless pace of innovation. Elon Musk proposed a vision of transforming the world through sustainable energy, focusing on electric vehicles, renewable energy, and autonomous driving. Hence, can also be described as a visionary leader. He appreciated the innovation and challenges the organization to explore diverse, albeit product approach. Musk inspires his team and set higher expectations in ways that question the status quo of the auto industry. However, his style is autocratic, as he makes the major decisions without much consultation. Although he successfully encourages the generation of new ideas and solutions, his management has been criticized as reactive and uncommunicative, particularly during emergency. Next is the critical analysis of Musk's leadership. Elon Musk's impact on the motor's leadership has been beneficial and detrimental. On one side, a visionary and innovative approach has placed Tesla at the vanguard of the electrical automobile industry and disrupted it. This strategical portfolio has been lauded as outstanding because it provides a goal-oriented direction for the company. However, his management style is more reactive, especially when it comes to ethical issues and schedules. But some of his latest activities, including ignoring or even lack of concern for regulatory authorities and near oblivion to the issue of safety, has left many wondering where he stands on the issue of ethical leadership. Hence, a more assertive leadership role can set the foundation for sustainable success at Tesla. Then is the ethical dilemma, Tesla's autonomous technology. The correct ethical issue linked with Tesla and is full self-driving technologies is the security of people. The technology has been associated with several accidents, some leading to fatalities and those leading to investigations by the NASA. Tesla FSD is Musk's decision between two choices. First, it could dedicate more time to refining the FSD to protect public safety, which entails the slowing down of product release. Those risking public market share, income, and technological progression. Second, he can choose to focus on cutting-edge technology and speed up the release of new products. Those enhanced the company's market standing but at the cost of possibly releasing dangerous products to consumers. The next is ethical dilemma in detail. The ethical conflict that Tesla is in middle of is further complicated by the risks that are associated with the future of full self-driving electric car. The real-world experience shows that Tesla's self-driving mode has limitations, which has led to collision and death cases. Based on the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the system is not functioning as expected. Secondly, marketing has been criticized for exaggerating up the FSD system beyond its capabilities, which tend to make the drivers over-reliant. This raises an ethical issue. Should Tesla commercially realize this technology? At the same time, there is still the possibility of accidents, or should the company stop advertising the technology until the system is entirely safe? The next page is the oversighting capabilities. Recycle imperfections. Critics have claimed that Tesla is exaggerating the capabilities of its full self-driving system in their advertisements. The company has sold FSD as a near-complete autonomous driving solution, a narrative that misinforms consumers about the safety and reliability of the system. It also raises another primary ethical concern as drivers will have placed their trust in the technology, expecting it to perform optimally in any condition. It can be a concern to the system, resulting in many more accidents and fatalities due to a lack of clear warning that the system has its limitations. Tesla needs to be more upfront about FSD's capabilities, so driver and consumers can build trust. So, how Elon Musk manages the ethical dilemma? Elon Musk's response to the ethical controversy surrounding Tesla has been very reactive and defensive. According to Pascal theory, Musk creates clear goals but follows a directive style that may cause safety lapses. Although instead of taking full responsibility for the pro's innovation, Musk has dismissed the safety concern as regulators who fed innovation. He even said that FSD is integral to Tesla's future, but he promptly neglected to fix the system that caused the fatal accident. Therefore, regarding ethical concerns, Musk's action align more with ignorance, where one focuses on their interests than with ethical leadership, ignoring other stakeholders' benefits. Then is the leadership role in crisis management. In his management style, Elon Musk frequently encountered situations that indicate a relative crisis management style. The company's handling of safety issues related to self-driving cars have been slow, with voluntary recalls being carried out only after pressure from the public. Musk has established himself as an authoritarian leader who fails to involve regulatory agencies, making it challenging to address safety issues. His speaker pattern, where he ignores and demonstrates the significance of problems, adores public confidence. Okay, the next is the impact on Tesla's reputation. Once a symbol of success, ingenuity, and futuristic innovations, Tesla has been experiencing detrimental issues with its virtual safety systems, especially autopilot. Recent case where the obstacle was behind the wall and the car got into a crash race doubts about the safety of the obstacle and its full self-driving system. Tesla has also faced criticisms for its marketing tactics, which have been alleged that the company excretes the effectiveness of its innovations. Lack of consumer trust leads to reduced brand loyalty, and this has been one of Tesla's biggest strengths. The actions undertaken by regulators and the public they reserve pose a risk to Tesla in the automotive market. Next is financial impact on Tesla. Potential liabilities in front of legal suits and patenters for violating the law on false advertising and product safety concerns may occur. Additionally, the steady stream of controversies could erode consumer trust and lead to a loss of sales in the long run. Legal risks include increased operating costs from companies with higher safety standard requirements. Moreover, the public reaction crash might hurt the company's profitability and reduce the price of its stocks, thereby lowering investor confidence. Their pressure may have adverse financial consequences that adversely affect Tesla's profitability and ability to maintain growth and invest in innovation. Okay, the next, legal and regulatory challenge. Comparatively, Tesla is in a preferential position due to the following legal and regulatory risks. Self-driving concerns have prompted the NASA to investigate Tesla. At the same time, the company has issued recall notice for faulty car software. Currently, the SIG is focusing on issues related to advertising and the veracity of statements about the full safe driving system in particular. Tesla sustained accepted from users, which resulted in compensation issues, fines, and legal case. This legal case affected Tesla's emerging financials and compensation team. Then is labor and workplace ethical issues. Several social issues have energy at Tesla, especially discrimination and unfair treatment of workers. In addition to producing under safe working conditions at production factories, several complaints by employees at the Fremont factory have been forwarded to the National Labor Relationship Board, charging racism and unfair practice. These claims reveal a contrast between Tesla's stated mission of innovation and the reality of conditions for workers at the company. To remedy this, the company's leadership must promote inclusive equality and safety in the workplace. Okay, the next is addressing the ethical dilemma. Tesla's response. Tesla has used defensive company strategies and reactive company strategies. Tesla has never taken full responsibility for the problem associated with its self-driving technology, but has been shifting the blame to outside interference or the public misinterpretation. Whereas the company has sent out voluntary recalls for some units and released software patches for others, so often the claim that their steps are insufficient. Tesla has continued to release and promote the complete self-driving system, even when its dangers have been documented, raising questions about its safety issues. Then is recommendations for improved leadership. Tesla should embrace a more responsible and transparent leadership approach. Northern Musk should publicly consult with the regulatory authorities and other experts in the industry to ensure that the use of autonomous technology would not harm the general public. The company should also embrace proactive leadership, which entails assuring responsibility and addressing safety concerns immediately without shifting the blame. Tesla should also address corporate cultural issues by providing leadership that embraces innovation and ethics, in combination of transparency and accountability into its leadership style will help Tesla regain the trust of the public and guarantee that innovation does not come at the expense of safety. The next is the recommendation for addressing the ethical dilemma. To offset this ethical constraint, Tesla should prioritize the safety issues and create awareness of safety issues in its vehicles. First, the company should ensure its full self-driving system is reliable and safe for being released to the general public. Second, Tesla should ensure that the information being relayed to the consumer regarding the system's functionality is straightforward and does not disturb the consumer. Independent safety adults should also be made to check for any lapses that may lead to injuries before they happen. Whenever issue arises, it is recommended that manual functions utilize corrective actions such as product recalls and software patches. Next is the recommendations for legal and regulatory management. TSA should improve its relations with regulatory agents to ensure its self-driving technology meets regulatory requirements. First, Tesla should engage more with agencies like NASA and SAIC to meet the criteria required by the law and avoid being on the other side of the lake again. Establishing an effective legal constructed system would assist in preventing issues that are legally ambiguous and risky. Tesla should also follow high consumer protection standards and address any issues raised by regulators or consumers. The next is improving corporate culture and ethics. To continue be the solutions provided for tomorrow's transportation, it is incumbent upon Tesla to change its corporate culture to tackle the exciting ethical problems. Organizational leaders should ensure that the organizational environment is less conflicted, ethical, and transparent to the public. The company is responsible for eradicating discrimination and unfair treatment of workers in the organization. This can be done by adopting even more concrete anti-discrimination policies, increase diversity and inclusion initiatives, and ensuring strict ethical standards in recruiting and managing employees. Next is moving beyond innovation, ethics, and responsibility. The case of Tesla demonstrates that as the company moves forward and enters the future, it also needs to be aware of the moral implications of its actions. The company needs to know that the progression of autonomous driving technologies should not be done in a manner that puts the public in danger or alters their trust. Thus, it is critical to search the need to advance technological innovations in every field where preserving ethical standards within the business. In future, Tesla's leadership need to seriously focus on introducing new technologies, such as autonomous driving, where emphasizing the ethical side of their technologies so that Tesla continues to lead and act responsibility. Then is the conclusion moving forward. Tesla's ethical dilemma showcase the complex relationship between innovation and responsibility. Despite this leadership accomplishment regarding electric vehicles and autonomous driving, it is evident that more accountability is warranted. All these problems require Elon Musk to shift the focus of leadership towards active transparency, consumer protection, and legal requirements. The company can benefit from more ethical leadership practices and being generally committed to the safety of all individuals alongside innovators. Thus, the company must restore public and regulator trust and engage the workforce to build a strong foundation for continual positive growth and development. And so finally is the final thought and the closing. Tesla's experience in its ethical decision-making process outlines the key steps through which innovation and corporate governance can be calculated. We have information and responsibility and manage crisis more effectively. Tesla should stay true to its vision, but cannot afford to take risks that compromise consumer safety. Their ethical issues pose the most significant pressure on the company's management to change how it approaches innovation to avoid compromising societal values for advertising technology. Strong ethical principles will help Tesla maintain its market position and leadership in the electric vehicles industry while focusing on creating environmentally sustainable technologies. And then is the reference.